Okay, hey guys. Oh, my braid is coming out. So I'm at Steph's right now. It is 9:18 on June 19th, and tomorrow morning I'll be getting up and heading out to the airport to go to Sacramento, California. I was just lying in bed and thinking I should make a little video, so here I am. So I left the farm today. It was bittersweet. As much as I'm kind of like feeling ready to move on and carry on in my adventure, I kind of wish I could have stayed longer and do more. Because of my cyst, I haven't been able to like do much in terms of service, which is a little frustrating for me personally. I still did some things, like very chill things, but it wasn't, I don't know how helpful it was, but at least it was still something. But it wasn't as much as I was doing before or would have liked to have done. So it would have been cool to stay longer, because the cyst is getting better, and to do more. But I also don't want to aggravate it, so I mean, who knows? But yeah, it was really nice. I gave them the gift yesterday, and they really liked it, and they appreciated the card, and we said bye today, and it was so sweet. I almost started crying, but I didn't start crying, but I almost started crying. But it was nice. It was really sweet, and at the end, we had a chant, and Krishna Das was like, "It's okay if you have any questions or anything, like last call, kind of a thing." And I did. So it was interesting because the night before we had a fireside chat, and I I had like a realization, which is actually a realization I had months ago, but I had forgotten about. And it has to do with this whole kind of like little quest I'm on, in terms of spiritual master. And something that the realization was that the whole like meaning of spiritual master, and like all the characteristics and attributes and propensities, and like just like all the things of a spiritual master that make them the spiritual master, like the platform that they're on, like where they're at spiritually, like being a pure devotee, and like what that means and all that stuff. Like it just seemed so impossible to me. Like I could not accept it as like fact or truth. But I mean, it is, like, regardless of my thoughts or feelings on it. And so I talked to Krishna Das about that this evening, and he it took a little while before he kind of, I think, before he understood what my problem was. But eventually he hit the nail on the head. And I don't know if you can hear these planes and if it's ruining the audio recording, but take it away from the window. Don't mind my messy braid situation. Anyhow, so he hit the nail on the head when he said, "Oh, well, I know what your problem is." It's like you doubt Krishna's love for you and for us, and because it seemed like so impossible that Krishna, like, you know, the the pure devotee is reaches that level by Krishna's grace, and his blessing, and what, you know yeah, by his grace and his blessing and stuff. There's work done into it. There's reading and actually chanting the names and stuff like that. And but what you realize and what you come to and the insights you have while you're chanting and all that stuff, it's because of Krishna. And so when one reaches the platform of being the pure devotee, like there's a lot involved in that and what that means. And I'm like, why? Like, it seemed impossible. And so when Krishna Das said, oh, it's because you doubt Krishna's love for you. And for us, he was right. I was really doubting. Not that I was doubting. Well, yeah, I was doubting. I'm going to correct myself there. I was just doubting that Krishna cared about us so much that he would send, well, he would send somebody, that he would take the care to help someone get to the platform of the pure devotees, so that we had someone here who could guide us and teach us and bring us along the way. And yeah, so that was a thing. So now I'm a little more like chill with that. Now well, I get it as much as I get it in this moment, pretty much. So that was fun. That was kind of like a little bit. And it's interesting because I was telling Krishna Das, I was like, everything up until now has been, you know, an easy pill to swallow, like more or less, you know, like all of Krishna's pastimes and, you know, his manifestations and his incarnations and stuff. I'm like 100% there, full faith, totally believe it. I'm like, yeah, that happened, that's for sure, that's it, like no doubt in my mind. But when it came to Krishna's power to have, you know, it's have a pure devotee to help all of us fallen souls, I was like, nah. You know. And I told Krishna Das after, I was like, you know, I think it's because I have this habit of thinking that, you know, humanity or humans, like, we're just so horrible, and like, you know, the destruction we're having on this planet and everything, like, not worth saving, and just having just like a very negative attitude towards, you know, humans as a whole, you know, like the whole thing. And he's like, well, that's flawed, we're not humans. We're spirit souls. And I was like, oh yeah, duh. Like, no shit. So it was nice to get that little adjustment, and just realize and just have that perspective of seeing everyone as spirit soul, just like on this new kind of level. I understood it before, like, yeah, everyone is a spirit soul, you know, but in this particular view of the world that I hadn't, like, for some reason, I just hadn't like really translated that into this view, you know, into this perspective, for whatever reason. And so it finally melted in, and so now when I think and look at the whole world, it's like not just a bunch of shitty human beings ruining everything, you know, it's just a whole bunch of lost frickin' souls that, like, you know, are running amok, pretty much. Anyhow, so yeah, a lot of learning, and he read from the I always get this wrong. Uddhava Gita. I want to say Uddhava Gita. So he was reading from that this evening, and Steph was there. And anyways, we were all chatting, and it was really great. It was really fun, and that was really nice. So that was my last evening, and so I'm here, and gotta wake up early tomorrow, head to the airport, and Dawn is picking me up at the airport, and then I'll be going to the meditation center, and then I'm so bad with names. Samavarti Dasi, I think. I have it. Just one second. Shmushma. No, not Shmushma. Samavarta Dasi. Samavarta Dasi. She will be her and her husband, I guess, or someone will be picking me up from there and then going up to her house. And so yeah, I'm going to Sacramento again. I have no idea what I'm doing there, what's going to be happening, zero expectations. It's we're going in blind, but it's okay because I'm with Krishna, got Krishna on my side, we're hanging out, and he's leading the way, and I'm just like I'm like a little puppy, just like, okay, Krishna, okay, Krishna. This way, okay. So, so yeah, it's been fun. So moving on to the next part of the journey. So a couple weeks in Sacramento before I move on to Hawaii. I am starting to get a little homesick. I think especially right now because I'm in transition from one place to the next. So while I was at Krishna Das's and the farm, like I was fine and felt at home and like, you know, it was okay. But I think because I'm away from there and I'm like in transition to a new place, it's kind of like getting in the feels a little bit. But I'm missing my cat, my cats, but I'm really missing my cat George. He's a little sweet pie, and yeah, just missing home and the peace there and the quiet and my own little space and my room and stuff. And I'm actually missing my deities. So that's unexpected and new. I'm really missing them. But Steph told me that the little girl, the place I'm going to stay, Varta Dasi's daughter, they have deities that they put to bed and they wake up and stuff. So I'm actually really excited for that, to get to relate to some deities like on a more regular basis because I've been missing my guys. So that'll be really nice. And I've only put deities to bed and woken them up, I think like once or twice before with Nanda and Mathura and Nadia. And that was quite a few years ago. So it'll be really cool to kind of get into practice of that and learn more about it and like really see how that all goes, how that all works and stuff. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I hope I'm confident and comfortable enough to like relate to their deities, you know, and because I miss that. I really miss that. So yeah, so here we are, June 19th, at 9:30 at night, and my time at the farm was great. Um, yeah, it was. I'm also looking forward to being in California because it's gonna feel more summery. It's been kind of sorry. It's been kind of cold and rainy up here in Washington, so kind of looking forward to some summer vibes. And then when I'm in Hawaii, you know, we'll be in full swing summertime. So yeah, I have like all these kind of like cute outfits and dresses and stuff I haven't had a chance to wear yet. So I'm looking forward to actually pulling those out and wearing them, which will be nice. And I think there's a lot of really great devotees in Sacramento. I mean, just from what I've heard, so I'm really excited to meet everyone and chant with them and hang out. And I think there's a family style camping thing on the last weekend just before I go to Hawaii. So I think we're going to try to arrange so that I can make it up to that for like a night or two, which would be really great. Some personal association. And rumor has it Balakiadas is in California right now. So I don't know if I'll get to see him. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But that would be really great. So looking forward to seeing how that goes. And anyways, I'll keep you guys updated, but that's pretty much it for now. So see you later. Airball. Oh, also this is my little teddy, and I'm really happy that I brought him with me because he's like from home and he's my little friend. I'm very happy I have him. So he's making me feel comfortable. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go back to bed and talk to you guys later. Bye.